The name, Dr. Richard Kimball. The destination, Death Row State Prison. The irony, Richard Kimball is innocent. Proved guilty, what Richard Kimball could not prove was that moments before discovering his murdered wife's body, he saw a one-armed man running from the vicinity of his home. Richard Kimball ponders his fate as he looks at the world for the last time and sees only darkness. But in that darkness, fate moves its huge hand.
The Fugitive. A QM production, starring David Jansen as the Fugitive, with guest stars Tim O'Connor, Lee Grant, Flip Mark. Tonight's episode, Taps for a Dead War.
These have been desperate months for Richard Kimball, running in fear. Someday, somewhere, someone will recognize him. Who? When? That's what he lives with.
Yeah, I guess so.
Come on, we'll fix that cut. Let's sit on the table. You better take your skates off. What's your name?
Kenny Howard.
Those boys might be waiting for you when you come out.
Okay. Come on, let's get out of here.
Your Uncle Joe says that you fell. You sure you weren't fighting? I don't like the crowd they get at that rink.
Oh, Mom.
Go and get washed up. I'll fix you something to eat.
Joe, it's me.
Yeah.
You took your time.
I'm busy.
Joe, what happened at the rink?
I told you.
He got into some kind of trouble, didn't he?
He fell, I told you.
When you make a mess, you really don't fool around.
Well, stop packing my stuff away all the time. I put something down for a couple of minutes.
I like a clean place.
Pack it up or toss it out. Doesn't make any difference if I want it or not. Like those newspapers I was saving last summer.
Don't start that again. You never told me you were saving them. A lot of old papers.
You do me a favor? Will you stay out of my room?
Your room if I say it's your room. Joe, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. The whole place would fall apart without you. I really don't know what I'd do. And Kenny?
Forget it. I told you before, there's no danger. Just so you don't touch it. And anything else?
Joe? Mom asked about my shirt. What'd you say?
I told you fell.
Picture, Joe?
No.
Can you see it?
No, it's nothing at all, kid. It's nothing
Honest,
at all.
I won't.
I said no! Kenny, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Honest, I didn't. It's just I get like this sometimes, and Here, Kenny, come here. Kenny, wait. Hey, what's your hurry?
Hi.
Hi. I got to thinking. I realized I hadn't even thanked you at all. Can I buy you a drink?
Yeah, why not?
Good. So when your brother dies all of a sudden like that, it's the least you can do for his wife. See, I knew that Millie, that's my sister-in-law. I knew the place, the diner, was too much for Millie to handle by herself, so I figured it was time I'd pitch in for a while, you know? A while, 2 years, and I'm still there.
You drink that stuff pretty good.
Well, with a face like this, what else is there to do? There's no gripe, you understand?
Understand?
A face like this ought to be old hat to you if you were in Korea.
I wasn't. I tried. They wouldn't take me.
No kidding. Why not?
I come from a long line of broken arches.
That's a good one.
All right, Romeo. Want to play some games?
All right, Joe, I know you a long time, but so help you started another fight in this bar.
I didn't start it, I tell you. She did it. Here, you want to look? Go on, look at it. It comes free with the taxes you pay, like a fringe benefit.
Leave it alone. I'll put a few. All right, that's enough. Now pick it up. Let's go.
And I hate to hit and run.
You don't have to make any excuses. Come on, I'll drive you home.
It's unnecessary. I only live a couple of blocks from Maybrook Hotel.
Maybrook? That flea bag? Okay.
Sandy. Thanks.
Yeah. Come on, Scully, get in your bicycle. I'm dry.
Getting bad again, huh?
When is it good?
Joe, don't fight a dead war. It's over and done with.
Well, not for me, it ain't. I still got one guy to pay off.
Yeah, you'll get over it someday.
Sure I will. When he's dead. Buy you a drink?
No.
Hello?
Hi.
You don't have to worry, your friends aren't here today. How's it cut? Ain't you getting another fight? Who hit you?
My Uncle Joe. But he didn't mean it. I was grabbing for one of his pictures from the Army.
Uncle Joe in the Army?
Sure, in Korea. 521st. 521st Company C. That's what it says on his discharge. That's where he got hurt, because he was brave and saved some guy's life. A medic or something. I think it was someplace called Chun Chan. Ever hear of it?
How'd you got escape?
No, sir. I just came to say thanks. Anyway, I don't have any money.
Well, here, I have some.
Gee, thanks.
More coffee, Bert?
No, thanks. We gotta get rolling. My turn, Stan. Go ahead.
Okay.
You look tired, Millie. You're working too hard. Where's Joe?
You tell me.
On the bottle again.
Well, it's just when he starts to thinking. It's like a toothache, I guess. The whiskey can't cure it, but, it kills the pain.
Look, Millie, they got help for people like Joe. There's all kinds of agencies in town. What I mean, I kind of know my way around, so if you decide.
It's very nice of you. Thank you, Bert.
Just call on me. Hey, easy, easy.
Hey, Mom, where's Joe?
He's not here. Kenny, wash up and put an apron on. I need some help.
Sure, Mom. Say, Mom, was it Chun Chan where Joe got hurt?
I don't know. Oh, maybe it's in his Army papers, huh? Go on, move. Look, how many times do I have to say I don't know when he's apt to be back?
Well, I'm sorry, but it's important to me. And I leave a message.
If he gets back?
And tell him Bob Davies called to say thank you. Tell him I'll never forget. He'll understand.
Kenny?
I'll be right with you. Kenny, I called you.
Hey, Mom, come here. I know him. He works at the rink.
He's in the medical corps.
Yeah, but they've got his name wrong. It's not Kimball, it's Davies.
Well, I stopped by the rink and they said you were off, but they didn't say you were leaving.
You know who I am. Yep. You've known since last night. But with the phony name, you know I'm in trouble.
So what?
You know what?
Sure, I read about it. You kept saying you didn't do it.
I didn't.
Well, that's good enough for me.
Why didn't you say something?
I just having a little fun. Wanted to see whether or not you recognize me. And you oughta. I mean, a guy saves your life.
Look, Joe, I didn't know who it was. You gotta believe that. I suppose it's not too late. I want to say thank you. Thank you, Joe.
Well, no, where are you going? We got a reunion.
No, I've got to go.
What do you want? Who's going to find you here? What's the matter? You think I'm going to talk? Oh, come on. Look, I saved your life. You don't think I'll throw it away now?
No, I'm sorry, Joe.
Wait a minute. You owe me.
Now, look,
You owe me plenty.
I told you I didn't know who it was. When I went down, my head hit a rock. I blacked out. Afterwards, I asked around. I tried. Nobody could tell me anything. You know what a mess it was.
Yeah, what a mess I still am. I mean, been kind of rough.
I'm sure.
Well, now I got another chance. Now this doctor I have, he says he can make me look as good as new. I wanted to talk to you. I mean, if you still feel as if I did something for you.
There's no question.
Well, like I say, the diner it's too big for Millie to handle all by herself. And I just can't go to the hospital and leave her like that with nobody.
Find someone.
Want someone I can trust? Who? You don't know the creeps that come into that place. And she's pretty. They figure for a lousy cup of coffee. You see, just you being there.
And Joe, I wish I could help.
You wish? I wish a dame could look at me sometimes without turning away. I wish this lousy leg of mine would stop hurting nights. I wish I could sleep. Look, 2 or 3 weeks, a month, that's all I'm asking. I give you a whole life.
When would you have it done?
Just a few days, like a week. I'll ask the doc. It's going to take you a couple of days to break you in anyway. Here's the address of the place. It's on Lake Street, see? Tomorrow afternoon. Huh?
Sure.
Now bring your stuff with you, too. I found your place that's near the diner. Wouldn't leave you in a dump like this. You won't run out on me now, will you?
I I will run her.
You know something? You see, it's almost worth it to have a friend like... I'll see you tomorrow then.
Joe? What do you know about this doctor?
No. Well, he's one of the best. Tops.
Well, I mean, how can he do anything? It's so close to the eye. All the others said...
Well, maybe he's smarter. Maybe he's better with his hands. What's the matter? You worried about running the place alone?
No, I'll get somebody.
I found somebody.
Joe, maybe you should see the VA doctors first.
Now, please don't bug me with them again, will you? Just stay out of it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, boy. Me and my big mouth.
Forget it.
Millie, I know I'm hard to take sometimes, but believe me that things are going to be better. Wait and see. Don't give up on me, Millie.
Who's giving up?
Hey, been looking for you. Come on in here. Meet the boss. This is my sister-in-law, Millie Hallett. This is Bob Davies here. He's Kenny's friend from the skating rink. He's the one that's going to help us out.
Joe, I'm not so sure that we need any help.
Well, what are you talking about?
I mean, maybe Kenny and I.
No, not on your life. You can't. You got to have a man around here.
Joe, we don't have the room. There's just the 3 rooms.
Well, he's not going to stay here. I mean, I found him a place. Listen, I'll drive you over. Wait till I get my sweater.
Get out. I don't want you here.
Well, he does.
This is my place. Get out.
Well, who's going to help you when Joe goes to the hospital?
I don't need any help. Get out. Take my word, I have my reasons.
There. I got to go to the doctor this afternoon, but I'll try to make it back before the supper crowd gets in. All right, let's go, huh? So he looks me over and he says, come on in next week. So I go in next week, and the next, and the next, 4 weeks in a row. Then he says he can do it.
What did you say his name was?
Haberton. Yeah, he's a big society doctor. Well, this is it. It's nice and quiet here. You like it.
But a ways out, I suppose there's a bus.
What do you mean, a bus? Use my car while they got me tied down. Wait a minute. The key. Well, I think you'll find it's a little dusty, but Priced right. Won't cost you a dime. It's mine. Bought it about 2 years ago. I started fixing it up, but then I quit.
What?
Well, what's a guy buy a house for anyway? For a girl.
You got a girl?
Oh, yeah, I got a girl. If you mean looking at someone when she doesn't know she's being looked at, you mean kidding yourself that she even knows you're alive? You mean thinking all sorts of crazy thoughts at night? The pain won't let you sleep? Well, then, yeah, I got a girl.
Have you told her?
What's the use?
You started all this. Why did you quit?
Because I looked at myself in the mirror one morning. Because I tried to walk like a man one day. A Halloween mask with a gimpy leg. Now, what's the use? Hey, any of that stuff get on you?
No.
I forgot that stuff was there. I was cleaning the brick with it. About a year ago. That's muriatic acid. If that ever got on you, I could have burned you. Bad.
It's not doing the carpet any good.
Yeah. Don't touch it. I'll get a broom. Would have to happen right now. Well, I'm pressed for time. I gotta be at the doctor's at 4 o'clock. Yeah. Listen, would you mind eating down the road a bit at the diner there? I'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks. All right, I'll see you then.
That's right, we stamp every label like that. It's our inventory control. Tells us when we purchased the item. 59D, for example, that would be last November.
How about 66E?
66E, that means that item would have been stocked in March 2 months ago.
I don't suppose you could have sold it to someone, say, a year ago.
Not a chance.
Do you sell much muriatic acid?
No, some. Not like we sell toothpaste, though.
You know when you might have sold the last bottle?
No, mister, that would be pretty hard. Oh, wait a minute. Henry?
Yeah?
Have you sold any muriatic lately?
Yeah. Matter of fact, last night, right before closing, this young fella came in, nasty scar on his cheek. Why, something wrong?
Now, look, mister, all those labels are clearly marked. Muriatic, poison, hydrochloric acid.
It's nothing to do with you.
Oh, what's the matter? Something happened? Somebody make a mistake?
No, nobody made a mistake.
Well, here we are. Here they are. Now, we know it's going to be rough because we know they're dug in up there. So we crawl along on our bellies and you pray. And I mean pray. You know, you just don't say the words. And it's dark out, but not dark enough. You want to spit at the moon to put it out. And then, medic! From up there. Medic! One of them. Some of them commies talked English better than we did.
I don't know why not. Sent enough of them to call it.
Then he yells it again. Medic! And then this guy we got with us, this medic, only been with us just a couple of days. He jumps up and he says, Where? Where are you? And the commie says, Here! And there he is. You can see him, silhouetted against the moon. And he's throwing.
A grenade? Huh?
Yeah. This medic is standing right in front of me. It's like he's nailed into the ground. So I jump up and I hit him out of the way just about the time when his apple goes off. You ever seen a grenade go off? Rifle will drill a hole in you. Machine gun will chew your arm off, maybe. But a grenade...
Boy, you're way out tonight. What's bugging you?
Nothing. I'm celebrating.
Celebrating what?
The end of the war.
No, but if Sergeant Kiefer would stop by. Please, Lieutenant. The first chance that he gets.
Mom.
Please. Thank you very much. Kenny, you have homework? Go on.
He tried to dump acid in my face. I checked with the doctor. There's no operation. There never was. That's why you wanted me out. You knew he'd try something.
I was scared, but I was still hoping. Not for you, for him. He's hurt himself so much already.
I know.
How you walked away on two good legs, how would you know? Why did you come back? He'll kill you. Why did you have to come back?
I feel I owe him. Maybe I can't pay it all back, maybe. I can try. If he feels that there's someone who cares, just one someone in this whole world who cares.
No, tell me about it. Go on, tell me about somebody who cares. Go on. Or should I tell you? You know what it's like to turn around suddenly and wonder if someone's watching you? Or to have your hair done just hoping he'll notice? Half crazy with him being so close all day? And worse when you're alone at night. You tell me about it. Go on, mister. Tell me about caring enough to help. He'll kill you, and then nobody will be able to help. Get out.
I'll get out. I left my suitcase at Joe's house.
House?
On Milldale Road.
Joe has a house?
He bought it 2 years ago. He bought it for you. And how many buses out there? I'd like to borrow a car.
I'll drive you out.
Kenny?
have to go out for a while.
How long ago, Lieutenant?
Oh, about 5 minutes ago.
She say it was urgent?
No, not really.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'll stop by. Cut across Lake and stop at the diner.
Right.
Hey, I'm back. Billy! Hey, Billy? Billy, you here? Where's your mother?
Out.
Out? Where? Where'd she go?
I asked you something, Kenny. Where'd your mother go?
She's driving him out.
Who? Who's she out driving with?
Mr. Davies from the rink.
Where'd they go? Can he tell me now? Where did they go?
Milldale Road. He said you had a house there.
Kenny's father got sick and died. I thought, well, they can't scare me with atom bomb talk anymore. I know what it's like, the world falling apart. Can't look ahead.
How long ago was it?
2 years, maybe a little more. Joe was very good to us, to Kenny and me. Down deep, he's a very gentle guy. I guess after a while I stopped looking back. Was that wrong?
To love someone who needed to be loved? No, I wouldn't think so.
How do I thank you?
You don't.
Somebody there? Millie! Come on, open up! Oh, hi, Kenny. Hey, it closed down early tonight. Your mother here? Joe? Anyone? That's funny. Your mother asked me to stop by. Well, maybe tomorrow. You been crying, Kenny? Oh, kind of smudged. You better go wash up. Me, I got plans for that peach cobbler. Go on. I'll help myself.
Please, he's got a grenade.
What grenade? Who?
Joe, he kept it in here. He went after Mom and Mr. Davies.
Where? You know where?
Milldale Road, someplace. Joe's got a house up there.
one word. Just one word. It's dusty.
It needs a woman's touch.
Medic! Medic!
He's drunk.
Joe! Joe, listen to me. I want to talk to you. Joe, where are you? Here.
You had to tell her, didn't you? You had to bring her here. You haven't done enough to me already.
Joe, I've never done anything to you. I just want to talk.
You finished me. And I'm going to finish you the same way.
He kept a grenade in his room.
You hear that, medic? You know what I mean? In the same way.
He won't do anything if he thinks you're with me. You keep him coming this way.
Millie! You there?
I'm here, Joe!
Get away from him! Get away from the house!
I won't do it! I won't leave the house!
I said get away from the house!
I won't! I found it! I won't let you destroy it!
Ask her why, Joe.
You sure you don't want the screamer? Might scare him off.
Push him over the edge if he's been lushing it up.
No use running, Kimball! I can throw faster than you can run!
Joe! One, two, three, Joe!
Oh, no! No!
Now listen to me. Listen to me. I never hurt you. No, you hurt yourself. You know, all you could think about was yourself. Your scar, your bad leg. You never looked at her. You never saw her looking at you. You never ask her what she saw.
Somebody straight and strong and good. Somebody I could love my whole life.
Not anymore. It's too late.
Oh, Joe, it's not too late if you want to try.
If you give yourself time, Joe, if you only give yourself time. I left word for Kiefer.
You better get out of here. Go on, you got 2 good legs. Use them. Don't worry about me. I'll make it.
We'll make it.
Well, she just kept saying that you got to get rid of it, Joe. I don't want that old grenade lying around our house.
Our house? You mean you two,
We've sort of had it in mind for some time now.
Well, that's nice. That's real nice. Let's say, where's the other one?
The other one?
Guy named, was it Davies? Kenny said you were after him.
Boy, why, the things that kids dream up. No, Millie just brought him over to see the house.
And then I drove him over to catch the Springfield bus.
I mean, that's the least we can do. He's an old army buddy of mine. Saved my life.
Let's go.
For Richard Kimball, it must always be this way, until he finds the man with one arm, the one man in the world who can help him walk in the light again. Richard Kimball must find his way in the dark. A fugitive. The name, Dr. Richard Kimball. The destination, Death Row State Prison. The irony, Richard Kimball is innocent. Proved guilty, what Richard Kimball could not prove was that moments before discovering his murdered wife's body, he saw a one-armed man running from the vicinity of his home. Richard Kimball ponders his fate as he looks at the world for the last time and sees only darkness. But in that darkness, fate moves its huge hand.
The Fugitive. A QM production, starring David Jansen as the Fugitive, with guest stars Gilbert Roland, Madeline Rue. Also starring Barry Morse as Lieutenant Gerard. Tonight's episode, Somebody to Remember.
For Richard Kimball, 1,000 names, 1,000 jobs. Here he is Johnny Sherman, warehouse worker. And as always, for a fugitive, the load is a heavy one.
Why you don't look where you're pushing, huh? Little brother. Why always you take such a big load? To make us look bad, huh?
I wouldn't have to try, huh?
Maybe you're trying for a punch in the mouth, huh?
Okay, Nicky, tonight after work.
No. Right now. Hey, look out!
Hey! What's going on here? No fighting in my place. What's the matter, Johnny? They make trouble for you?
It's nothing, Gus.
Yeah? I know this guy. He's Panurgos. You load him up, huh? You give him the business.
Look, I can handle it, Gus.
Now you're going to unload it yourself. Go on. Push!
All right.
I'll beat it. You're getting paid to work.
Yeah.
How can I stop them from picking on you?
You can start by not calling me little brother.
It's not my fault if you look like my brother.
Gosh, I haven't seen your brother in 20 years.
But I know. I know a lot of things.
I know it's time to eat.
Eat mine, too. I gotta go.
Well,
Little brother should not ask too many questions. See you tonight. Drink my wine. It's good for you.
Sophie?
What's your hurry?
You seen Gus?
Gus who?
Now, how many Gus's do you know? That one.
Oh, the one that says he's gonna marry me.
He left work early today. I thought you might know where he is.
I know where he ain't. He ain't waiting at the church.
Thank you.
You left the door open.
I'll have to be more careful.
Not bad. Gus's skin is like sandpaper. He's so old.
Yeah, he's old. Ever seen him wrestle those wine casks? probably break me in two, Sylvie.
If he ever caught you. Feels good?
Yeah, it feels good.
Little brother scared.
You're Gus's girl.
You can't forget that?
Don't you?
Gus went to the doctor's today.
What for?
I don't know. Hey, where are you going?
See Gus. Close the door when you leave. Where is he?
On a roof.
Gus! Gus!
Go away, Johnny. Go away.
Crazy old Greek, what are you trying to do anyway?
Please go away, Johnny.
Made a pretty big mess downstairs. You wreck a place, you wreck it good.
Turn around, Johnny. I don't want you to see. I want to say goodbye. Goodbye, Johnny. Let me go! Let me go! Let me go. Let me go.
Come on, climb up, Gus. I can't hold.
Then let me go.
I'm not gonna let you go. Now help me. Now come on, climb up. I can't hold.
No. Johnny, let me go, Johnny.
If you go, I'll go with you.
No, Johnny. No, Johnny.
And help me, Gus. Climb up. Come on, help me.
Now I gotta do it all over again, Johnny.
Why?
I got 6 months.
What do you mean 6 months?
The doctor says he can't do anything. No medicine. No operation. Nothing. Look at this. Look at it. Strong like a bull. I work hard every day. I drink a barrel of wine. I grab a pretty girl at night. And it means nothing. Nothing. Because inside here, it's all rotten. Rotten!
Gus.
Johnny, I'm nothing. My whole life wasted.
Oh, that's crazy, Gus.
My whole life. Never have I done one great thing. Never. Johnny, you tell me. You tell me how I get ready to die.
I wish I knew, Gus.
You know, Johnny. You've lived like this a long time now. I never told you, but I know who you are. What's the matter? Did I say the wrong thing? I didn't mean it, Johnny. Just came out that way. I know you gotta run. I know that. But not now, Johnny. I need you. Johnny. Just a little while, huh?
Okay, Gus. A little while.
Hey, Sophie.
Somebody said Gus was gonna jump off the roof.
Nah, he just make big noise.
I better go on up anyway.
Well, it's too hard to climb stairs. You want a bottle of soda? Lemon. Strawberry.
What's strawberry?
It's all over upstairs anyway. Come on.
How long have you known about me?
First week you came here. These magazines. I read them all the time. I said to myself, this is another man. It just looks like him. It's hard on me, Johnny. I look at you and it's like my brother.
I look that much like him, Gus?
No, but he's got to run like you.
From the police?
No, from the Nazis. He runs up in the hills and he fights. He's only a kid. And he dies. I wish I'd never seen this. I'm afraid, Johnny. All the time I'm afraid, I swear. I don't even drink anymore. I'm afraid to get drunk. I'm afraid I'll talk. For 2 months, I'm very careful. I watch myself. Now this. Now I gotta get drunk. I gotta get drunk, Johnny. There's nothing else left.
I know, Gus.
Johnny, you run away. You go away from me, run.
Gus, you just asked me to stay a while.
Please. Please go away. Go on.
Okay, Gus.
Good.
I wish I could change it for you, Gus.
Yeah.
Oh, a guy like him. You need somebody young, like one of us.
Sophie.
Beat it, boys. I hear a man talking.
I want to talk to you about Gus.
Oh.
He's sick.
So he went to the doctors.
He's only got 6 months to live, maybe less. He needs somebody to take care of him.
Not me, I'm not a nurse.
Well, you were willing to marry him.
I didn't know he was so sick.
It's only gonna be for a little while. Sophie, be nice to him. Let him die in peace. He'll be a rich widow.
How rich?
About $8,000. Saving the money to go back to Greece.
8,000.
Yeah, $8,000. We'll start by getting the place cleaned up.
Hi, Gus. Would you like me to straighten things up a little bit? Gus? You still thinking about going back to Greece?
No.
Hello, Johnny. Hey, what you doing? You going away?
He wanted me to, Gus.
No, I got a better idea.
Johnny, you're going to fool that fellow.
You know the one that's in the magazine with you?
Lieutenant Girard?
Yeah. He'll look for you, but he'll never find you. You know why?
No, why, Gus?
Because you won't be here. You'll be in Greece.
Greece?
Yeah. For a long time I talk, I say I'm going back, but I never do. Now you go for me. Huh?
Gus.
What's the matter? Money? I got plenty of money. You know how much money I got?
$8,000.
How did you know?
You got drunk one night.
Yeah, I get drunk and I talk all the time.
Hey, Johnny, it's going to be a joke on this fellow. He's going to look for you here, and you're going to be over there having a good time. Girls, music, wine. Huh?
I can't, Gus. There's something I've got to do, somebody I've got to find.
I thought I had a big idea.
Don't feel bad. Wouldn't have worked anyway.
If you take my name?
Girard would find out. He's smart, Gus. He's wrong, but he's smart. Get extradition papers, he'll come get me himself.
So? So you run, like my brother, and you hide in the hills.
In a country I don't know, a language I don't speak, I'd have a better chance here. Thanks for letting me use your name. I'd have been proud to wear it, Gus. I just wish there was some other way.
Yeah. Hey. I'm thinking. We just let him think that you go.
Look, Gus.
We'll talk about it. We'll have a drink and we'll talk, huh?
Gus.
One drink, maybe two. Come on. It's hot. Don't you want a cold beer?
All right, you talk me into it.
Sophie.
Go away, I'm busy.
Okay, you don't want to go with us.
Where are you going?
Oh, down to beach maybe. Maybe drink a little wine, dance. But you're too busy.
Wait. I can finish this tomorrow.
Look, Johnny, I've lived a long time, and I'm nothing. I'm going to die, and who's going to know about it? Huh? One more apple falls off a tree. Now I got a chance to do one good thing in my life. All right, I'll die, but it will mean something. It's so easy, Johnny. Look, we use my passport and we put your picture in. You get the visa and the tickets, and then we put my picture back. I get on the plane, and I'm gone. Okay?
Okay. We'll check into a hotel tonight. Where's your passport?
Under the bed, in a box, with the money.
I'll get it in the morning.
All yours, Johnny.
Yeah.
No work today?
No.
Gus sick?
No, Gus isn't here. He won't be here anymore.
Then why'd you have me clean up the mess?
Well, I thought he was coming back.
You mean he ain't never coming back? He ain't gonna marry me?
I'm sorry, Sophie. I was wrong.
Why do I always have to hear it from you? Gus wants to get married. He doesn't want to get married. Why can't he tell me himself?
Where is he? I want to talk to him.
You can't talk to him, Sophie. He doesn't want to talk to you. He's going back to Greece. He asked me to say goodbye for him.
Oh, just like that. Goodbye and good luck. And what about the money, huh?
I'm sorry.
Well, who gets the money? You? You want the money, so you done something to him.
Mr. Gus Priamos, one-way tourist to Athens via Paris and Rome. Flight 16 departs 5:35 this evening. Please be out at the airport an hour before flight time to check in. That will be $358.60.
358 $358. I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous. It's the first time I've ever flown.
Really?
Yeah, the highest I've ever been off the ground is Barstool.
I've flown to Europe 3 times. It's easy.
Want to come along and hold my hand?
Oh, I bet you say that to all the girls.
Just the pretty ones. Finished with these?
Yes. And thank you, Mr. Priamos.
Thank you.
Are you sure she's going to remember you?
Yeah, well, even pretty girls don't get told they're pretty every day.
You're still worried, huh?
Yeah, with a man like Gerard, you have to be. You make him think I've gone to Greece using your name. So he'll go to Greece looking for Gus Priamos. He'll find Gus Priamos, and it'll be Gus Priamos.
I don't think so, Johnny. When it gets worse here, I'll buy a little boat. And I sail out far. Maybe a little too far, huh? This fellow Gerard, he'll never find nobody.
Gus?
Don't you feel sorry for Gus Priamos? Nobody's gonna put me in no hospital. Hey, I gotta make a phone call. I gotta tell him I saw this killer. This fellow Kimball. I gotta tell him he's over at Gus Priamos' place. So Gerard comes and he finds out what we want him to find out. Pretty smart, huh?
Phone booth up ahead.
Yeah.
Captain Carpenter.
I'd like to talk to Lieutenant Gerard, please.
Lieutenant Gerard isn't here. Be glad to take a message.
I'd like to talk to him. It's about this fellow, Kimball.
Kimball? You have something on Kimball?
I sure have. I'd like to say it to the lieutenant.
I'm afraid you'll have to say it to me. Lieutenant Gerard's out of town.
I never liked him, right from the beginning. So when I saw this picture, I called the cops.
You think he killed your friend, Priamos?
Sure, he killed him. Gus found out who he was, so he killed him.
He's been spotted before. He didn't kill.
What do you mean, didn't kill? He killed his wife, didn't he?
The law says he did.
Okay, so if Gus ain't dead, where is he? He hasn't been seen all day. The car's gone and the money's gone. Where's the money?
What money?
Gus had $8,000.
How would you know that?
Because we were going to get married, that's how.
You ever talk about going back to Greece?
All the time. It was just talk. He never meant to go.
You think he could have killed him for the passport?
He's been running for 2 years. That could change a man. But why? Why the passport if he had the car and $8,000?
This whole killing thing is hard to buy. From everything I can learn, they were friends.
Not no more. They had a fight. Well, Gus found out I went into Johnny's room. Johnny made me go.
Oh, sure. Is this Gus's handwriting?
I wouldn't know.
Hello, who is this? North Shore Clinic. This is the police. Will you check something for me, please? I'd like to know if you've given a smallpox vaccination to a Gus Priamos recently. Priamos, Priamos. This morning. Do you remember what he looked like? About 35, dark. Nice looking. Thanks. Thanks very much. The boat would be too slow. Check out the airlines.
All right.
One of them has a booking for Gus Priamos. Find the person who sold him the ticket and make an identification. See that your men have pictures with them.
You got no pictures of Priamos?
You've got pictures of Kimball.
I keep thinking about it. Keeps coming up in my throat.
You think too much.
Gerard wasn't there. Where is he?
Someplace. What do you care? He's going to get a message from the captain. He's going to come running like crazy. And he's going to be late. And you're on your way to Greece.
You're on your way to Greece?
Yeah. But he thinks it's you. Hey, Johnny. We're here.
You know what to do, Gus.
You betcha.
Western Airlines announces the arrival of flight number 5, non-stop jetliner from New York, gate 17.
May I see your passport, Mr. Priamos? Thank you, sir. Your plane starts loading in just a few minutes now.
Mexicana de Aviación, flight number 421 for Mexico City, now boarding at gate 4.
International Airlines System Trans-Polar Service, flight number 102 for the Scandinavian cities in Europe, now departing from gate 88.
Trans-Western Airlines check-in counter.
Gus.
Nice talking to you. Hope you have a good trip.
International Airline System, Transpolar Service, flight number 102, final call. Now departing. All aboard, please. Trans-Western Airlines announces the arrival of flight number 5, non-stop jetliner from Los Angeles at gate 17.
There's one passenger missing.
Well, I checked everybody off my list except...
Gus Priamos?
That's right.
Did you see this man?
I think so. Yeah, I remember him. His hair may have been a little darker. Is that Mr. Priamos?
He smelled a trap. Can you block the exit?
I can try.
He's here. Run. You gotta run.
Get in, Gus.
No, I stay here.
Get in, Gus.
Gate.
Well, I think he just drove out.
How did he get here so fast, Johnny? How? How?
Don't talk, Gus.
Save your strength. I spoil it for you, Johnny. I spoil it for you. If you had listened to me, you'd have been all right. All I want is to do one good thing. One big thing.
Take it easy, Gus. Come on, Gus, take it easy.
National Pacific Jet Flight number 82, now loading at gate 3.
Yeah?
For Chicago. Jet Flight 82.
Yeah, I got it, thanks. Patrolman spotted the car. Graham and Randolph. Looks like they're heading for the waterfront. Clay? Says there are two in the car. Maybe a hostage?
Maybe a friend. I kept wondering why Kimball would want to catch that plane. He's had plenty of chances to leave the country.
Why hasn't he?
Oh, he's got some idea he's looking for somebody.
Oh, passport and all the rest was just to throw us off.
Maybe. May have planned to change places with Payamas at the last minute. They were friends, were they?
They had a fight, I told you. You think I'm lying?
They'll be closing the net. We better get downtown.
What about me?
I'll get you a cab.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm going along. I got to get to Gus because we're going to get married.
You said he was dead.
Look, I got some rights. After all, I was the one who called you, wasn't I?
Yeah. You were the one. Hey, Gus. Come on, Gus.
Way home, Johnny.
No, Gus. I had to get off the streets. We're in an alley over by the river.
Are they going to catch us?
Not a chance. How do you feel?
Fine. I feel all right.
We're gonna have to get rid of the car. We can take that ferry. You'll have to walk a little.
I can't, Johnny.
Come on, I'll help you, Gus.
I can't. I will only hold you back. You gotta go alone, Johnny. You got to. I'll stay here. I'll make it. I'll send you a postcard.
I'm not gonna leave you like this, Gus.
Go on. Go on, Johnny, run. Go on, run.
Come on out of there. There's supposed to be two of them. You. Where's your friend?
He's gone. Run away.
How long ago?
20 minutes.
Come on, don't give us that. You haven't been here 5.
We better call the other cars.
Right. Keep the alleyway blocked off and keep an eye on him. I'll put it in on a squawk box. Varney Street, the 200 block.
Did you get him, Kimball? I don't know. We got one of them. He's in the alley.
How much start did the other one have?
It's hard to say. He wasn't in the car when we picked it up.
Well, we should have the block roped off by now.
Is this Payamas? Payamas, this is Lieutenant Gerard. Can you hear me? I want to talk to you. If you'll just indicate yes or no.
Pretty cute. If you'd ever gotten on that plane, you'd have quit hunting for Kimball.
Maybe. He can't be far.
Gus? Gus, it's me, Sophie. Gee, I thought you were dead. I thought Johnny killed you.
No. Johnny's my friend.
So am I, Gus. I'm your friend too, and I'm going to take care of you until you...
You know about it too.
Johnny told me. He told me about the money too.
There is no money. Forget it.
Forget it? You mean he got it? He got it from you? No. Where is he? Where did he go, Gus? You know, I'd bet my mother's life you know.
No.
Well, he's your friend. He'd tell you. Where'd he go?
I don't know.
You do know, you do. The ferry. That's where he is. He's on the ferry.
You say one word, I break your arm.
Break my arm? You couldn't break a toothpick anymore. But don't worry, I'll let you know when they grab him.
No, Sophie. Wait. You want money? I give you money. In my belt. Under the shirt. Take it. You promise. You promise you won't say anything. You tell nobody about the ferry. You promise, huh? We got a deal.
Sure, Gus. We got a deal.
One good thing, Sophie. One good thing you do in your life. I will remember you.
Dead. If I'd gotten here sooner. Just a few minutes.
Ramos must have known where Kimball was heading.
Only I could have questioned him.
He wouldn't have told you. He wouldn't even tell me.
The past 2 years have been an endless procession of names, most of them forgotten. But one name will be remembered, for a fugitive is a lonely man, and Gus Priamos has been a friend. Name, Richard Kimball. Profession, Doctor of Medicine. Destination, Death Row State Prison. Richard Kimball has been tried and convicted for the murder of his wife. But laws are made by men, carried out by men, and men are imperfect. Richard Kimball is innocent. Proved guilty, what Richard Kimball could not prove was that moments before discovering his wife's body, he encountered a man running from the vicinity of his home. A man with one arm. A man who has not yet been found. Richard Kimball ponders his fate as he looks at the world for the last time and sees only darkness. But in that darkness, fate moves its huge hand.
Fugitive. A QM production, starring David Jensen as the Fugitive, with guest stars Claude Akins, Joanna Moore, Wright King. Tonight's episode, Never Stop Running.
Sure hate to lose you, Doc.
What?
Well, most of these field hands, they go. Nobody remembers them from Adam. Felt like you. You got the itchy feet, huh, Doc?
I don't like staying one place too long.
Never in one place too long. That's the first rule for a fugitive. Always keep running. Always with the nightmare fear that one day the chase will catch up with him. One day. Perhaps now.
Ah, we got company. He is in a hurry, all right. He's raising enough dust to plant an orchard. Come on, nobody's stopping you. What's all the hoorah about? I got a flat tire or something?
Were you working the beat field? You're the one that called Doc?
Well, yeah, but that's a nickname. I used to drive an ambulance.
Well, I've got a sick kid. They say you know first aid.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it.
Well, Doc, we need you. It won't take long.
Look, I told you I'm not a doctor. If it's serious, there's a doctor in town.
We've already called him. He's on an emergency. He's out. I'll pay you anything you ask.
That's not the money, is it?
Well, where you want to go? The bus depot? I'll drop you off there later. Just look at the boy.
What's wrong with him?
We don't know. This morning he fell. All he did was scrape his arm.
That shouldn't be serious.
Well, that's what I mean. He's bleeding a little. No broken bones or anything. What it is he doesn't seem to want to move. He just lays there, like he's half asleep.
Dave?
Is he going to help us?
No, honey, please.
I'm worried. Scared.
It's not far. Only 10 or 15 minutes. It would mean a lot to her.
Please? Please?
I'm not sure I can help, but... What if there's no one else?
Not too far to the cabin now. A dirt road ahead.
How old's your boy?
How old? You mean
He's 8.
he's 8 years old?
Helen?
I'm sorry, I just get so used to the radio, you know?
Of course. There's someone with your boy now?
Oh, sure.
My brother.
But you wouldn't know it. Ralph is twice Dave's size, isn't he, Dave?
Yeah.
Ralph? We're back! Ralph?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, from just above the 18th green, in this $30,000 Sunland Open golf tournament, we look down on a threesome that includes
I hear you.
yesterday's first-round leader and a man that seems destined to lead at the halfway mark. Of course, you know we're talking about 21-year-old Harvey Grand.
Sugar and spice and everything nice.
How about mink and sable? If you're able.
You the doc?
A 6-foot birdie putt.
No, I told your brother I'm not a doctor.
I couldn't get Dr. Goff. He knows first aid.
Okay.
It looked like it was going to take its toll with Grand.
Okay.
However, he threw a wedge out of the deep rough from 90 yards to within 6 feet of the hole, and thus has his birdie putt coming up.
Now, I know what you're going to say. I look familiar.
A lot of people look familiar.
Before we see that, let's take a look at Johnny Post, 27 years old from Tacoma, Washington, who had a 1 over par 72.
Ralph, please, there's still time. Call it off.
Easy, hold it down to a roar, will you? We got something coming up on television. You want to ruin the rating?
And he's putting for a birdie here. Post is 15 yards. Putt will break just a little bit to the left. He'll play it on the right edge.
Hi.
Who are you?
Your folks asked me to fix your arm.
They're not my folks. They're not.
And who are they? You can tell me. What's your name?
Jimmy?
Jimmy. Jimmy, maybe I better take a look at this. Huh? What's this?
In case I get hurt, people will know I'm a bleeder.
Ralph, that's a sick kid. He's a bleeder. Suppose he dies. It's not too late. You can still call it off.
You don't like it? Go. Get out.
Get out? I'm hooked. The kid could identify me. Why'd you have to bring him here? Why'd you have to drag me into it?
Okay, you don't like it. What are you going to do? Blow the whistle on your own brother?
Oh, I'd like to. I wish I could. Just this once.
That's a birdie putt. He doesn't quite get it down. He settles for the par. That gives him a 4 over par round of 75 and a 1.
Now, you must have seen that.
So?
Well, sure, that's why we brought you here.
That boy's a hemophiliac. He's a bleeder. He might die.
Relax, he won't die.
Are you sure, honey? I mean,
Now, take it easy, Bluebird. You're rushing the signal. You take care of him, huh? I'm sort of counting on you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this program to bring you a special appeal.
Here it is, right on the dot, just like I said in the note. Come here, Doc. You can have a box seat.
Here in the studio with me now are Mr. and Mrs. Harold Franklin, whose son Jimmy disappeared early this morning. It has now been established beyond all doubt that the boy was taken from his home. Now, Mr. Franklin, we understand that you've received a ransom note.
Yes, we found it in the mailbox this morning. It's a great deal of money, but...
Please take care of him. He's a hemophiliac, a bleeder. So be careful of him, please. I mean, don't let him fall or scratch himself because... Well, please.
We're collecting the money now, and I hope to have it in the morning. But I insist on hearing from Jimmy himself. Do you understand?
We now are going to show you the latest photographs taken of the kidnapped victim, Jimmy Franklin.
You know how much I'm collecting, Doc?
we're collecting, honey.
We're collecting. My Bluebird and me to fly away on. 200,000 clean, no-tax bucks. 200 grand.
If anyone has seen the boy within the last 24 hours, please notify your local police immediately.
Unless we hear from Jimmy, I will not accede to any ransom. I must be sure he is alive.
Fix the arm.
How do you know I wasn't asleep before? I had my eyes closed tight.
Yeah, too tight. How'd you get this?
When he pulled me over the wall. We have a big wall around our yard. He's strong.
Did you hurt yourself anywhere else? Any pain? Maybe we better check. This happened at the same time? It hurt? Don't you want to know how he is? Or don't you see anything in this bed but sable and mink?
Well, now, don't blame this on me. It was Ralph's idea. A girl has to do what her husband says.
Mean you're married?
Well, of course I am. What do you think I am?
I'll be right back, Jimmy.
Room service, Doc. Davy brought him in, but don't overtip him. I don't want you to spoil him. Being my kid brother, I kind of feel responsible.
How's the boy?
Your name is Simmons, isn't it? Ralph Simmons? I thought I'd seen you. You know, everybody thought that you just about hit bottom when they kicked you out of pro football, but I guess everybody was wrong, right?
I was framed. They never proved a thing. They never proved I was hooked in with the fixers.
Weren't you?
Ralph! Ralph, stop it! You're always ready with your fist. Now, let's be smart this time. We need him. He can be our ticket to South America. Remember, hot sun, white sand? You promised me, honey bear.
You'll have it.
Doc, The boy, how is he?
I don't know how the boy is. The hemophiliacs, it's hard to tell. You watch for complications.
Complication?
Internal bleeding. Sometimes even the slightest bruise.
What bruise? You think I'd hit a kid?
You dragged him over a wall. He should be in a hospital under observation.
You observe him.
He's going to sound right when he talks to his parents. I'll need some drugs.
Yeah, like what?
Coagulant. Something to stop the bleeding.
Well, there's a drugstore in town.
Dave can drive me in.
Yeah. Yeah, Davey could drive you. Right to the cops. You drive, Davey can go with you.
What do you need, Doc?
I'll write it down for you.
No, don't write anything. Davey's the smart one. He can remember it.
Vitamin K, it's a standard coagulant. Except that you may have some...
Except what?
Except that you may need a prescription.
So give him one!
I told you I'm not a doctor. If I go with him, maybe I can talk to the druggist.
Maybe she can talk to him better. Bluebird, you just smile at the man. He'll give you anything you want. Go on. Oh, it's vitamin K. K like after J. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get my shaving kit out of here. I thought maybe I could stop the bleeding with this styptic pencil. Sorry, I don't have anything for nerves.
Well, go on!
This'll sting a little. We're gonna keep this on for a while. It might get a little tight, but don't worry about it. I'll keep checking on you. Come on. Just slide down. Get some sleep.
Louis Pasteur. Come on, buy a drink.
No, thanks.
Come on, it's on the house.
Not tonight.
How's the kid?
Sleep?
You should have seen his bedroom. Big enough for a bowling alley. How old would you say that kid is, Doc? 7, 8 years?
What's the difference?
You know where I slept when I was his age? On the floor, with a burlap sack for a blanket. To keep from freezing, we used to scrounge lumps of coal from the railroad yard. And pajamas. Did you see that kid's pajamas? You know what I had?
You had a chance most men would give an arm for. Yeah, I know all about you. I read the sports page. Football scholarship. Big man on campus, All-American. Yeah, you had it made.
Anything I got, I paid for it.
You quit school, didn't you?
Well, a couple of profs, they had it in for me.
Well, wouldn't they lead a cheer for you when you came into the classroom? Yeah, you quit school and joined the pros. Why, more cheers, more money?
Now, Now, I earned it. I broke my back for that kid's old man, and what did he ever do for me except sit in that meeting with a lot of the other owners and point the finger at me and get me kicked out?
You got yourself kicked out, you and the gamblers. You were there, boy.
Now, look!
I know. You never had a chance. Where's the bathroom? I'll get you crying down.
If I didn't need you, if I just didn't need you.
You sure? Vitamin K?
That's right.
I knew you wouldn't want any vitamin A. Not with a nice complexion like yours.
Well, isn't that sweet of you? If I didn't have a date tonight, I'd...
We're in sort of a rush, if you don't mind.
Oh, not a bit. Just let me look. I didn't have any. I thought I'd phone the drugstore over at Hastings.
Well, it's not that important.
Oh, it wouldn't be any trouble.
We'll pick it up someplace else. Thanks anyway.
This is Walter Maddox. Is the sheriff there?
Jimmy, let's take a look at your arm.
Hey, it looks okay, huh?
Not bad. We'll leave this off for a while. Help your circulation.
Say something, kid. Let's hear the voice.
Am I going home?
Hey, that's pretty good. It's not loud, but it's clear. Listen, when I get you to the telephone, you remember to say, "I'm all right, Dad." Amy! Your turn.
Changing of the guard.
Wish I had that vitamin K.
I'm sorry. When that druggist started phoning around, I got scared. Level with me. You could have written that prescription, couldn't you?
Nope.
But you could have once.
I can't remember that far back.
Can't or don't want to. A man like you, educated, hiring out as a migrant worker. You're running, aren't you?
Well, why aren't you? Why don't you get out of all this? You didn't have anything to do with the kidnapping, Jimmy told me.
Maybe I'm trapped. Maybe I could use some of that ransom money.
Maybe you're afraid of your brother. Why? Because he's Big Ralph Simmons?
He is my brother. And you know what they say? Blood is thicker than water.
Yeah. Yeah, some of it is. And some of it isn't.
No, that's all we have.
Yeah? Yeah, it would have been easier if he'd have gotten a license number. Man.
State police?
Yeah.
Here's a copy of the area alert. That's a real long shot. I mean, just because a couple people asked for vitamin K.
And they got jumpy and wouldn't wait for it? And it is a coagulant? And we know that the Franklin boy is a hemophiliac? Now look, let's just keep all the patrols out. Every car we got. We do have a pretty good description of the couple and the car they were driving. At least we've got some clues. I hope they're not as cold as that coffee.
Pretty good trap play. Except I'm too smart. Caught me on the head, grab the keys, and away you go. Besides, that bottle's still half full. You don't want to waste all that good whiskey. Tell me something, Doc. Were you going to cut out all by yourself, or were you going to be a hero and take the kid with you? Huh?
Oh, you. You shouldn't look at people when they don't know. It's not polite. Now you stop that. You're fine. Now you want to go home, don't you? What do you want if you keep acting like a baby? Now you say it. I don't hurt. Say it.
I don't hurt.
You're fine. Say it.
I'm fine.
Pretending like that. Trying to scare me. Trying to do me out of my trip. You know where we're going? South America. Ralph says once we get down there, they can't bring us back. Cops are nobody. Do you know how much $200,000 will buy? It's like $1 million here. Emeralds and diamonds, and it's warm all the year round. Swim every day. Honey, I have a bikini. Well, talk about a good neighbor policy. Now you just be a good...
Yeah, I'm sorry. How long has he been complaining?
Complaining?
Easy, Doc. You'll scare him.
He's already scared. Why didn't you tell me, Jimmy? And Jimmy, don't be afraid. Now, why did you hide the pain?
She said that if I cried, I couldn't go home.
You'll go home, Jimmy, no matter what she says.
All right, so he's got a bruise. So what? Everybody gets banged up once in a while.
He's not just everybody. He's a hemophiliac. A bruise can mean internal bleeding. He needs a hospital. He needs it now.
No hospital.
There's one in Belinda, right off the main.
We'll wait.
What, till he dies?
Now, you get something straight. I got 200 grand riding on that kid, and until I get it, he goes no place. Not the hospital, not home, no place. Only to that telephone. Dave, you keep an eye on him and that kid.
It looks like they stopped here yesterday, asked for a doctor.
Any identification on them?
No, sir. Strangers. No doc here, so they hightail it off.
The state police want that area roadblocked while they run a house to house. Unit 4, take intersection of highways 106 and 22.
106 and 22. Okay, we're on our way.
Cold.
It's the ice, Jimmy.
You think it'll help?
Well, that's why we're doing it. I have some more ice?
Davey! Damn it, answer me when I call. How long ago?
I'll let him go,
Oh,
Ralph.
you've got a fat chance. Come on. Tell him! Tell him!
You okay? Hello? Hello?
He could be anywhere. We'll never find him.
We'll find him. He's got the kid with him. Don't look at me. Look for him.
Wait! Oh, wait a minute. Please. Could I use your telephone to call an ambulance?
Rouse! Go!
How about using your pickup? Maybe you could drive us to the hospital. Hospital. Is there anyone else in the house? This is a sick boy. He needs a hospital.
Nicht hospital. Nein, kein hospital. Raus! Go! I'll send the dog for you. I'll send the dog.
They'll catch us.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will. We'll walk right into them.
Linda. That's where the hospital is. It should be smooth from now on. No more bumps, you all right?
I'm okay. What's that?
Roadblock. Jimmy, if I put you down, can you walk? That's the police. There are reasons why well, they see me with you.
I can't walk. You said the hospital. You gotta take me. You gotta.
All right, get down on the floor. Cover up with a blanket. You know that German woman bought the Gower place? She's screaming about someone stealing her pickup truck.
That's not for us.
No, but she said something about a man looking for a hospital. A man with a boy wrapped in a blanket.
Jimmy, we're here. There's the hospital. You just hang on for 5 minutes. We'll have more doctors around you than you can count.
Pasteur. Belinda Hospital. You called the signals yourself. What took you so long? We've been here 10 minutes and we took the back road to get around the roadblock. You'll never make it. Why don't you just go over in the car and get in?
You must be out of your mind trying to get him back. Right here in the middle of town.
Dave, honey, you worry too much.
Now look at this boy. Look at his color. You know what that means.
So he's sleepy.
You see that door, Jimmy? That's a hospital. Now you go on and walk right through that door. Go on.
You're out of your league.
Oh, Jimmy, get in the hospital. Go on.
Go on. What are you waiting for, a red carpet? I turned it off, Ralph. You hear? That big spotlight, they turned it off. You're not a football hero anymore, face it. Why can't you face it?
Why won't you come with me?
You don't need me, Jim.
Will I ever see you again?
Yeah, sure you will.
Where's the boy? The boy? Come on. He's in the car. He's in the trunk of the car. Come on, I'll tell you about it.
Internal bleeding. Well, don't just stand there, nurse.
Oh, medic alert. Yes, sir.
Jimmy, we got them, you know. They're in jail.
Yes, sir.
You'll be asked to tell what happened. Jimmy, this doctor, the one who brought you here, we can't find him.
What about the migrant camp?
We checked. The name he used there was a false one. He's disappeared, son. Can you tell us anything about him? His name?
No, sir. I remember. It's Pasteur. Louis Pasteur.
Another path, another road. Roads that twist and wind and lead nowhere. Richard Kimball, Fugitive.